Hey guys, welcome back to the weather statement. Today we're tracking Hurricane Hannah. Hurricane Hannah is turning in the Gulf of Mexico close to southern Texas, and we are looking at major impacts for flooding, 3 to 5 feet in storm surge in some areas, and some very gusty winds. So I will get into the details as I speak, and let's dive right into tracking Hurricane Hannah. So as you can see in this picture, Hurricane Hannah is right off the coast of southern Texas. This is right now, which is right now is about it's about 12:31 o'clock Central Time. So Hurricane Hannah is churning right off of the Texas southern Texas border. So, but we're expecting Hurricane Hannah to make landfall by later Saturday. It's from 4 to 7 p.m. So, this storm has some bad impacts. So, if you live in this area and if you have not gotten prepared, then do so as soon as possible. This is not a storm to joke around with. This is a bad storm. We'll have very large, very big flooding issue and big winds and yeah. So let's look a little further. This is Saturday night into Sunday. You can see it's already made landfall. Now let's go later into Sunday. So you can see Hannah has gotten farther into Texas, parts of Mexico. So you could see Hannah is in Texas by later Sunday. But this storm is not moving fast. It is a very slow mover. So you have to be very careful. There's very bad flooding impacts that we're expecting for these areas. So just be very careful. We have 3 to 5 feet of storm surge in some areas. So just be very careful. If you have not already, listen to your local weather stations to learn about this storm and the updates as occur. Now I'll show you the cone of uncertainty with this storm, which shows you the direction we're predicting this storm to be going. So this is the cone of uncertainty from the National Hurricane Center. This is the area that we're watching. We're predicting it to make landfall as a Category 1 hurricane. This is still, it might not sound like a huge deal, but this is still a major storm. It is a hurricane. By the time it gets into parts of southern Texas, it will become a tropical storm, but it's not going to move fast. So it's going to dump tremendous amounts of rain and very large storm surge. So you can see the path of this cone. It goes from southern Texas all the way into Mexico. By the time it makes it into Mexico, it's going to start weakening into a tropical depression. So, but I'm really looking in for this storm for the rainfall is the major threat. So, but let's go look at the storm surge amounts. Okay, this from High Island to Sargent, 1 to 2 feet of storm surge, and then from this area we could have 2 to 4 feet, and then 3 to 5 feet in this area. So 2 to 4 feet. I'll give you in perspective. 2 to 4 feet is enough to knock you off your feet. So you don't want to be in 3 to 5 feet of storm surge. So really, you just be very careful. Stay away from any flooded roads. Just do not walk in any flooded roads or roadways. This storm surge is going to be pretty bad in this area. Let's look at the rainfall amounts for this area as well. So as you can see, this is the bullseye for very heavy rain. This is 48 hours of we're predicting for accumulations. In some spots, you can see 15 inches of rain, 10 to 12, possibly up to 15 inches in most areas, parts of Mexico, even higher. So this storm is not going to be moving fast. So really, this storm has major impacts for flooding. So just you very much have to be very careful in this. This storm is going to dump buckets of rain. So we're expecting flooding in this area. Let's look at our excessive rainfall amounts for this area, because as I said, we're gonna have major flooding. So let's see how high our excessive rainfall amounts are. So as you can see today, we have a very high threat for very tons of rain, for flash flooding risk over the next 3 days. You can see even tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, a very high threat, and even into Monday, a very high, 3 out of 4 chance for very high flash flood risk. So this is not a storm to just joke around with. This is a major storm. So they have very bad impacts for flooding in this area of Texas. So thank you guys for watching. I'll keep you updated with more hurricanes, and as this storm keeps going into it, I'll keep you updated and come back for more videos. And stay safe out there and listen to your local weather stations, and see you guys next time.